Once upon a time, a father and son lived in a village. One day, they decided to travel to a faraway place with their donkey. They packed their things and started their journey. The trip was long. They had to go through many towns, hills, and deserts to reach their destination. But before we get into this story, if you like strange, creepy, and mysterious stories told like a movie, then you're in the right place. That's all we do, and we upload every day. So if that sounds interesting, please hit the like button. Also, please subscribe to our channel, Pacific of Stories, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly uploads. So, the father let his son ride the donkey while he walked next to them. When they reached the first town, people looked at them and whispered. One person said loudly, "How rude and disrespectful that young man is. He's riding the donkey while his old father is walking in the sun. He should let his father ride instead." The father and son heard this and felt embarrassed. The boy got off the donkey and asked his father to ride it while he walked. When they reached the second town, people there also stared at them and spoke. One person said loudly, "How selfish that father is. He's enjoying the ride while his son walks in the heat. Parents should care for their kids, but this father is only thinking about himself." The father and son heard this and felt embarrassed again. After walking a bit more, the father got off the donkey. Now both of them started walking next to the donkey. When they reached the third town, people laughed at them and made fun of them. One person said loudly, "How silly these travelers are. They have a donkey, but they're not using it. What's the point of having a donkey if they don't ride it?" The father and son heard this and felt stupid again. After walking some more, they decided to both sit on the donkey and ride together. When they reached the fourth town, people there saw them and started making fun of them. One person said loudly, "How mean they are. Both of them are sitting on the donkey and putting too much weight on it. They should have mercy on the poor animal and get off." The father and son heard this and felt sorry for the donkey. They both got off. The only option left was to carry the donkey on their back, but that would look even more strange. After walking some more, they saw a monk sitting under a tree just outside a village. The father and son greeted the monk and told him what had happened. They shared how they tried to make everyone happy during their journey, but still ended up getting judged and laughed at. The monk listened quietly and then laughed. He said, "My friends, don't worry about what people say. It's just how people are. They always have something to complain about. No matter what you do, they will find something wrong. If you keep listening to them, you'll never feel happy or satisfied. So don't care too much about other people's opinions. Do what you feel is right. Follow your own heart and mind. That's the only way to live a true and meaningful life." If we look at our own lives, we'll see the same thing. Life often teaches us an important truth. We can't make everyone happy. The story of the father, son, and their donkey shows this well. On their trip, they kept changing what they were doing just to make others happy. But no matter what they did, people still complained. That shows how people often speak without knowing the full story or being fair. The best way to live honestly and happily is to stay true to what we believe. Changing ourselves all the time to fit in with others makes us tired and sad. We forget who we are. The story ends with a monk's advice, which reminds us of a truth. If we try to make everyone happy, we will lose ourselves. Being true to who we are and following our own way is the real key. No matter what you do, people will always talk and criticize. If we keep listening to them, we'll never feel good about ourselves. We should do what feels right to us, not what's popular or expected. Remember, when people criticize you, it might mean you're growing and doing something new. So always keep this in mind. You can't make everyone happy. There will always be someone who disagrees with you. But instead of trying to meet everyone's expectations, focus on what you believe is right and follow your own path. Listening to your heart and staying true to yourself leads to a more honest and fulfilling life.